Today we're exploring something completely new to me. We're gonna try vegan food for the first time. It's a restaurant called Homey Cafe with their take on vegan Asian cuisine. But first, let's meet the mastermind behind this business.
Okay, my name is Christina Low, and I'm the owner of this vegan restaurants as well as a grocery shop. Shop is known as Homey Food or Homey Cafe.
Watch as we embark on the surface of vegan food, a world of creativity that might take you by surprise both in aesthetics and taste. Thank you for joining us. This is All Feast YYC.
Actually, I wanted to do something more meaningful. Before I jump into this doing my own stuff, I was working for a corporate company where it's a bit boring, a bit stressful, and I feel that I should leave the corporate life. And when I left the company, I feel was going to launch into a childcare, but unfortunately COVID hits, and I'm unable to open what I dream about. So instead, somebody recommended me to buy a butcher shop on Center Street. So I was so happily taking into this business, and it was fun the first few weeks. And after that, I feel guilty, or I don't know how I feel. I wasn't very happy operating there with dead animals and all this thing. I decided not to do any butchering anymore.
And this is the part where we all feast. Okay, Christina, where do we go first?
Now you can start with try my this chong fan, char siu chong fan.
Okay, so like rice crepe.
Rice crepe.
Yeah.
It's all handmade from the skin to the filling.
Okay, here we go. So this is coming from a person who's never had vegan food before. Am I expecting to kind of have like a shrimp taste to it, or?
No, it's a barbecue pork.
Oh, barbecue pork.
It's a barbecue pork.
Okay, here we go. Let's give it a try.
And try, and then let me know. What do you think?
I can taste the barbecue pork.
Yes.
I taste sesame oil.
Mm-hmm.
It actually tastes like the real thing.
So do I change your mind?
Wow.
My vegan food.
Whoa. It actually tastes like char siu.
Really char siu. That's why a lot of people told me they would never believe it if I says I'm a vegan shop.
No.
I started looking into buying all this food, which I really am is happy about it. Then after that, I learned how to cook the plant-based way of food. I let all my customers try all the food, and everybody seems to like the way how I cook. And they did. Most of my customers asked me when am I going to open a restaurant. Then I told them, I said, well, we'll see, because I never been in the restaurant business, and I was kind of worried about doing such a big, scale to have a restaurant. What do I know? I don't think I know anything about it. Eventually, I did. I found this place which is tucked in the industrial area, and I opened up for grocery, vegan grocery, as well as restaurants. And with my restaurant cooking, I decided not to have any nuts in my area, and I don't have onion and garlic in my food, except in my chili sauce that I made will have garlic and onion. And that's how I start my little business here in the cafe. Shrimp dumpling.
Ooh. Okay.
There's a hakao, and this is also handmade.
Yeah.
I made them.
Wow. Okay.
Try it and see.
Shrimp dumpling, y'all.
Vegan shrimp dumpling.
Vegan shrimp dumpling. Okay.
Yes.
Here we go. Mmm.
How?
Mmm. Like that skin is so nice.
Yeah.
And the texture of everything.
That's why when I steam this, I'm so happy. This is my hard work. This is the main thing that I'm so proud of it. you know.
How did you make it taste like shrimp? How did you do it?
I added seaweed inside to make it fishy taste, and there's the way how you cook it. So you blend it and you make it coarse, and then the shrimp are made from konjac flour,
Wow.
which is a bulb grown in Asia.
Yeah.
Yeah, the konjac. This is sweet.
So good. Oh, you can have some too.
Oh yeah,
Light up a
yeah.
little
I will. This one I will always boiling. Okay, try.
Yeah.
Try one, and then poor guy, he's not.
That is insane.
Huh?
Like that actually tastes like shrimp.
Is it?
Yeah.
I find that all my life I'm on meat products. I feed on meat. And I realized after I swing over to eat plant-based or vegan food, I feel I got full of energy and I feel very good about my health. And I really do. I really enjoy the food, and I don't, at the back of my head, I'm not killing any animals, which is a good feeling about it. I think it's valuable to serve the community with plant-based. For somebody who is busy all the time and they are on plant-based, to go to superstores, Costco, and look for plant-based product is not easy. You have to keep reading and looking for it. You don't have time to slowly mooch around the store and look for what you wanted as a vegan. And I find it's very challenging for people, busy people. So I decided, I said, so it will be nice to have a grocery shop where we don't sell any meat, just pure plant-based. This is a chicken wing.
Okay.
Try that.
All right. So this is supposed to taste like chicken, or just borrow the name again?
Borrow the name, and some people say it tastes like chicken. Watch your hand. Don't burn yourself, please.
Here we go. So this sauce is...
Sweet and sour. Okay,
Here we go.
here we go.
So this is the sweet and sour chicken wing.
Yes, I put sweet and sour sauce on it, and the sweet and sour, I mix them. It's homemade sweet and sour.
I mean, I love everything deep fried. And the sauce over there is...
It's a vegan chipotle plus mayonnaise. You can dip in there.
Right.
Watch it. Watch your hand now.
It is very meaty.
It's a meaty taste. That's why you want it. First day opening, I was very, very nervous. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to expect. I feel that it's very nerve-wracking because I did not have any employee. I have to cook, I have to serve. And it's kind of if too many people, can I handle it? Too little people, it's okay, and I will be cooking a lot of food. So I really don't know what I expected. Yes, people do come in groups, and there are big groups, which is, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say, you know. But overall, I was so happy at the end of the day because I get good compliment. Everybody like my food, and they are happy about it. They are so impressed with the menu that I roll out, which I am. That really fulfill how I feel to open this place. You can try this. This one, lo mai kai,
Okay.
sticky rice.
Sticky rice. Okay. Sticky rice, and inside is...
Mushrooms and texture protein inside. Wrapped in a lotus leaf.
Okay, I'm gonna move this. Here we go. Oh yeah, I mean, it looks like what you would get at a regular dim sum restaurant too.
Yeah. Yeah, I try to mimic as close as possible.
Yeah.
And these are my own chili sauce. You can try that.
Okay, here we go. Okay, the texture's the same as well. Sticky rice.
So I make usually a couple. One is meat eater, one is vegan.
Yeah.
They're so happy to come here. Now we can go out and eat properly. That's what they told me.
So good.
And you feel so good about it.
Put that on here. Oh, the chili oil.
Yes.
So good. Nice and spicy. Here we go.
Yeah.
You sure there's no meat in here?
No, absolutely no meat.
You're not lying to me?
Yeah, I my neighbor here.
Yeah.
Everybody want to come, and then they keep asking me to cook few dishes, meat dishes. I says no, I cannot. You want, you try my food.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you guys worry? Like, you know, I don't really understand the vegan culture that much. Does cross-contamination, is that a big deal? Like,
Some people is particular about it. Some people says, oh, I don't mind.
yeah.
So here I don't cook any meat. So why that is a reason why people really like it here.
Oh yeah, they feel safe.
They feel safe. The menu, they don't care. It's all, the whole menu is a vegan. And sometimes some people come in most of the restaurant, they have a 2-3 item.
Yeah.
I said, are you sure? Keep questioning me. Are you sure it's all vegan? I said, yes. I said, and he says so many items that inside here. That's the reason why I dare not to put any more.
Yeah.
And some even walk out of my shop and think about it and then come back in again. Give me how many dishes, whatever you think it is good.
Wow.
So I do organize for them, and they are so happy. Most of the people, after they eat, they go out, they are so happy.
Yeah.
Some of my customers told me, they say, you know how hard it is to go out to eat. They are gluten-free. They cannot have any gluten in their food. And I tried to make gluten-free cater for those group of people. And some will tell me I cannot have garlic and onion. Therefore, I don't put garlic and onion inside my food so they can enjoy. And then I don't have milk and eggs, where a lot of people are allergic to it. Then I don't incorporate any nuts into my food. Most of the food that I prepare are mainly, I make it myself because I kind of don't trust manufacturer unless you are pure vegan manufacturer. I'll buy food from you, or else I don't. I went back to Malaysia once a year. Every time I go back, I always bring my own spice. Honestly, 90% of my customers coming here to eat are not vegan. I was so happy. I thank them all the time for trying my food. It says not only your food tastes good, it made me feel good. Every time I eat, I can feel I'm full, but my stomach doesn't turn. Where he says your food are so tasty, and we cannot get this type of food. One customer comment, he says, you know one thing, if I'm to die today, I have to have your hot and spicy noodle soup. I said, really? They really appreciate the way I prepare my food.
Okay, so this is beef, sweet and sour beef.
Yes.
Okay, we got some cilantro.
On the rice.
Oh yeah. And then sweet and sour beef, all in one bite.
All in one bite. What?
What?
I just enjoy watching you eat.
How does it taste like meat?
Is it very meaty taste, isn't it? Yeah, that's why this morning, there's a lunchtime, there's a guy came in. He came in, before he came in, he want meat, he want beef. I said, I don't have beef. Then he says, I are too far to walk. So he tried, and he really liked it. Today he came. I said, oh, how can you come today? Oh, I'm hungry, I need to eat. And I said, I'm not supposed to open.
Yeah.
He said, can you serve me or not? I said, okay, sit down. And he really enjoyed it. He's from Israel.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Just surprised, shocked.
I find that it's very challenging and I have to make everything by myself. I don't use any machinery. I use my two hands. And I usually, when I'm running out, I work right through the night just to finish my dumpling. I have to prepare it here. It's very hard work. I put the real food into it. I don't add any additive to it. As a Chinese, when you say dim sum, there is about 10 items you have to have it. It's impossible to sauce this rice roll, which is we call it chong fan, and ha gao, which is shrimp dumpling. And that is the two hardest thing. I failed so many times. I cannot get the skin right. I cannot get the texture right. Every time when people order that, it really made me feel I achieved so much, and there is a big fulfillment to get these two things on the table for people. Try my soup.
Okay, here we go.
Now here you go, soup, and you can have
This, and then
in a bowl.
this.
Yes. Come. Are you good?
Oh yeah, should be okay.
Yeah.
All right, so let's try a beef ball, because this looks like beef for sure.
Yes.
And then we have,
There's a mushroom stick,
okay.
and then there is a crab, and then there is scallop, and then there's fish.
Oh, we'll try the shrimp.
Shrimp, yeah.
Shrimp. Okay, and then this.
Yeah, fish,
Fish.
and a scallop.
Oh yeah, one piece scallop. Oh, it's hot.
Hot, yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, you go.
Just gonna taste the broth first.
Hot, Be careful, don't burn yourself. Use a spoon.
We are Chinese, we're okay. Lots
Yeah.
of flavor.
Yes, it's all organic flavor without any MSG.
And it's not beef broth or anything.
No, it's a veggie broth.
Veggie
I
broth.
forget that it's all fresh veggie.
I like it. Okay, here we go. The test of the beef ball.
Yes.
Here we go.
Good? Yeah, there's a beef ball.
Wow. It's like, you can't even tell the difference. Like,
No, you can't.
yeah.
I just recently have one couple coming from BC. The girl is a vegan. The guy is not a vegan. So the lady bring the friend over here to eat. I didn't know how he feel about it. We never talk about it until he finished. He said, you know one thing? I wasn't very happy to come to a vegan shop. I don't know what I would expect coming out from this little place. And after he eats, he said, if you don't tell me there's no meat, I could not believe it. So that means that my food is so close to the real thing, and yet it's plant-based, where really give me a lot of fulfillment. I even got a call from a lady in Toronto. He said, you know, one thing is, they asked me, am I open this Easter Sunday? I said, yes. I said, why? She says, I'm going to fly down from Toronto and I'm craving for your food. I said, how would you crave my food if you never try? I said, when I read about it, I'm just craving, I'm pregnant. Oh my gosh, that is really amazing. I feel so proud, and then there's pride of my cooking. You know, it was really feel good about it. And I got a lot of messages from people appreciate and thank me so much for creating a spot like that. When I was first time open,
Yeah.
all my cabinet I segregate. This is seafood,
Yeah.
chicken, pork, beef, and others. Then one lady came in. One guy came in. He says, I don't like you labeling it. I said, why? He says, you don't call seafood. This is plant-based. I said, okay, now, seafood, what should I put it? How do I name it?
Yeah.
He said, maybe you should do sea creature. I said, no way. I said, no. I said, okay, forget about seafood. How about chicken?
Yeah.
I'll put a chicken picture there. I said, no, I don't want to look at the chicken that there's absolutely no meat.
Yeah.
Or their meat.
Yeah.
I cannot. I said chicken.
Yeah.
Okay? I said beef, you expect me to put a beef picture there.
It's so that people can understand it easier, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try the shrimp here.
Yeah. Good?
It's like shrimp.
Yeah.
It's just like shrimp.
Just that it doesn't taste fishy.
Yeah.
And some of my customers are so happy. They're allergic to seafood, shrimp, and all these things. They come here and say, look at me, I can eat shrimp. I said, oh, really? He said, yep. So
Wow.
it really get my customers so happy.
Yeah.
They cannot have this, but now they feel that they're eating the thing.
Yeah. I almost I know we're talking about food right now, but I feel like you're giving people freedom.
Yeah.
Right? When you have a menu and you open up to every single piece of food is edible for them, they just feel so free.
Yes.
Right? You're providing people with freedom.
That's right. And that's the reason why I don't want those meat eater with a partner which is vegan or a vegetarian come here and feel that they are eating. They always says, oh, am I going to eat rabbit food? Even the kids, they don't eat vegetarian or vegan, but the mother is. Then they kind of refuse to eat. Then I called them. I said, try it. It has meat in there. They eat. They love it. You don't try. You never try all this.
Yep.
You don't know.
True.
How you cook it, how you mix your flavor is very important. It's not the solid stuff.
Yeah. It's not just about the classifications of meat or it's how you put it together.
Yes, that's true.
That was amazing.
Are you done?
I just want to say thank you for letting us come dine here today. And I love your passion for all this and your creativity.
Thank you. I'm not that young anymore, but yet I do enjoy it. I don't feel tired. I don't know, maybe it's the food or maybe I just enjoy it. I am almost 70 now. If I cannot get it from outside, I create it. I love creation. I love to play with food. And it made me happy. And I really love the way how I cook. I think it's really amazing. People like it. And it keep me going.